Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Dunbeholden FC versus SV Robinhood in the 2023 CONCACAF Caribbean Cup Group B. Big old game to be played. Crazy match. Big old game, crazy match. I don't know, man. What do you think? What do you think? But let's see. We got Damian Hyatt in goal. For Dunbeholden FC, we got Damian Hyatt in goal. The back four of Ozan, Samuels, Ricardo Thomas, Zakayo Wilkes, Saniki Burton, Donovan Segree, Shaquem Powell, Nicholas Nelson, Stephen Barnett, Roger Smith, and Rohan Brown. How we doing, Rory? For SV Robinhood, the away side. Jonathan Funkel, Alfaro Belfour, Byron Sandvliet, Roshano Sobarman, Akani Mwesa, Dimitro Andro, Rensky Adipi. Yeah, we'll go with it. Carlos Da Silva, Jamilio Rigters, Turdon, and Shaquille Cairo. Dunbeholden contra SV Robinhood, or neither team speaks Spanish, so I don't know how to say it in freaking Dutch, so yeah, we'll stick with it. Tubi. Again. It's on Tubi again. And here we go. Damian Hyatt, Ozan Samuels, Ricardo Thomas, Nelson, Stephen Barrett, Donovan Segree, Shaquem Powell, Zakia Wilkes, Saniki Burton, Roger Smith, and Rohan Brown for Dunbeholden, the Jamaican side in this game. Robinhood, of course, from Suriname, wearing a blue kit, which, okay, Dunbeholden wearing white. Wolff Games from Virgin Islands, I guess. Is the referee. How we doing, Henry? Jonathan Fonkel, Alario Belfour, Bjorn Sandvliet, Dimitro Andro, Jamilio Rigters, Rensky Adipi, Rosciano Sobarman, Akeni Musa, Carlos Silva, Turdon, Shaquille Cairo for Robinhood. How we doing, the boss? Jobber match. I know it is. That's all there is today, though. We're here. That's what it is. I had so much fun. Had a blast at Providence Park last night. I'm happy you did. Bucharest wins. Let's look at the standings. Group A, of course. finished yesterday. Not finished for overall, but finished their third match round yesterday. Cavalier FC is still on top with 7 points after their win on Tuesday. Defense Force had a bye week. They're in second place with 4 points. Golden Line, who ended up winning yesterday, third place with 4 points. 3-2 over Port of Spain. Teams are about ready to go. Mocha, fourth place with, or I should say, 3 points. Golden Line. Mocha with 3 points with -2 goal differential, which is what knocked them down. Port of Spain in fifth with 0 points in Group A. Dunbeholden or Portmore? Well, Dunbeholden's in this tournament, so I'd say Dunbeholden. Portmore United aren't in this tournament, so that must say something. Okay, I'll admit I have no idea about the Romanian league. I can't follow everything. Unless you clone me 10 times, I can't follow everything. Which actually, that might be genius. But first minute. What if America was in this tournament? They would kill every team. Even if they're struggling. Goal kick here for Dunbeholden. Group B, going into this match, of course, we had Harborview and Pantoja played yesterday. And that was a 1-1 draw. The second match of this Group B of match day 3. Of course, Harborview sitting top with 4 points. Robinhood second with 3 points because they had beaten Sabao. This is their second match of 4. If they draw, they will be tied for first. If they win, they'll be first in the group at the end of the night. Dunbeholden will be tied for first if they won tonight. But right now, Robinhood is second with 3 points. With this, technically right now, I guess they are tied for first because technically they'd have 4 points. Pantoja's in third place. They've played 3 games. They only have 3 points. They have 1 game to play. They are in trouble. Sabao's played 2 games. This is their bye week. They only have 1 point because they lost to Robinhood. They still have a chance to get on, but they may just Olympia themselves. Yes. And then Dunbeholden FC is in 5th place at the end of this, as this game is being played. 1 point. Again, if they win, they'll be tied for first, and this is their 3rd match. Robinhood is playing their 2nd. Sabao's on 2. Harborview's on 2. Robinhood, this is their 2nd. Pantoja's on 3. This is Dunbeholden's 3rd. So Sabao plays the next 2 weeks. Harborview plays next week, and they play the final week. So they have no bye week. Their bye week was week 2, I guess. Yes. Cool. 4th minute, playing forward. Ooh. Fifth minute. Clyde Best, huh? Must have been a player from the NASL, like the old days. I'm streaming TFC on Saturday. Hey, I might just watch both at the same time. I've done it before. I'll probably, who am I kidding? I'm probably watching both at the same time. I'll probably have TFC on Apple TV up here, and I'll probably put State on ESPN Plus over on the computer. I'll probably be watching both at the same time. But not as a double, just because I am. It's not a double, though. So I'll do the TFC game. I'll review it. But I'll also talk about the State game. But it's not really a double either. So you're not getting the whole thing over there. That's pretty much it. How we doing, Connor? Robinhood going forward. At least Messi didn't score on TFC. I mean, yeah, true. That is a plus. Mississippi is the Magnolia State, yes. But as of now, in the Caribbean Cup in CONCACAF, if the group stage ended tonight, Cavalier FC would be playing SV Robinhood in the semifinals. Defense Force would be playing Harborview. You know, Group A winner versus Group B runner-up and all that. It's that simple, I would think. And three of those teams will go to the CONCACAF Champions Cup next year. Who knows if these three of those teams that are already sitting top two will, but you know what I mean. Two more match days in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup group stage. Is America the Real Madrid of CONCACAF? No, they're more like the Barcelona of CONCACAF. Blocked away. The fan base is just very similar. Like the modus operandi of America and Barcelona's fan base is just very similar. Yeah, they may have the most CONCACAF championships, like Real Madrid has the most UEFA championships, but that's about the closest they are to each other. America and Real. But, I mean, Barca ain't too shabby either. Well, UEFA championships, so. No. Madrid is not Cruz Azul. That's disrespect towards Madrid. Cruz Azul is Atletico. Cruz Azul is Atletico. Chivas is Real Madrid. Oh, yeah, it's a Maction Thursday, right? Forgot about that. It's probably a better game than, hold on. Oh, yeah, it is Thursday, so it's time for me to go. San Francisco versus New York Giants. Mm-hmm. Not including that dynamic, but not including that. When you won the Campeones Cup last year, that was a good moment. It's probably the best moment you've had in the past 365 days. It's all been downhill from there. Fire Cushing. Mm-hmm. I got San Francisco beating the Giants. I got Cleveland beating Tennessee. I got Detroit beating Atlanta. Sure. I got New Orleans beating Green Bay. Miami beating Denver. Chargers beating the Minnesota Vikings. New England beating the Jets. If they play it. Tropical storm is going to be affecting Boston. Or New York, I should say. The weekend. Headed away. Buffalo beating Washington. Houston losing to Jacksonville. Indianapolis losing to Baltimore. Seattle beating Carolina. Kansas City beating the hell out of Chicago. I had them beating them, but you know what I mean. What else do you expect? Dallas beating Arizona. Pittsburgh beating Vegas. Philadelphia beating Tampa Bay. Cincinnati beating the Rams. You could always have a good one-off match every so often, and you'll have a good match. I don't think it's anything sustainable. I don't think it's anything sustainable. I think you had a good game. You had a good win. You showed some fight. You showed some heart. Orlando sort of, that was a trap game for them, and they fell for it pretty much. So there you go. I think they fell for their trap game. That's life. Sometimes you fall for the trap game. Yeah, because who wants to go see the frickin' 49ers whip up on the Giants on a Thursday night? You know exactly what's going to happen. What's the use? Like, what's the use of going? Okay. Fourteenth minute. Chivas, I just said it. They all suck, yes. Did anybody see that like Jaguar Gator 9 video about like how bad the Giants have been, or how bad the Giants were over the first 6 quarters of the season? They put out yesterday. Yeah, I know that Bilbao. Goal for Robinhood. There's a goal for Robinhood. It's 1-0 for the Surinamese side. Shaquille Cairo scores. Robinhood is a lot better than I thought. Well, header and the keeper couldn't even get there. I can't believe you let that one in. Well, I mean, it's all Caribbean teams. I mean, Pros is a very, very, very flattering word. Shaquille Cairo scores the goal. Sixteenth minute. 0-1. Semi-pro. Yeah, I mean, all these teams are pretty much semi-pro, more or less. Don't blame you. Yeah, but Chivas has had way more success than Bilbao, so they're not really Bilbao either. Like, if we were going, like, strictly... Here's the thing. If we were going strictly on exact equals, yeah, Chivas would be Bilbao. America would be Madrid. Cruz Azul would be... Well, I still think it would be Atletico. Because, you know, America has the most trophies in CONCACAF continentally. Madrid has the most trophies in UEFA continentally. But I don't think America is Madrid. I don't. I think they're more Barcelona. He's got to keep on doing this and maybe actually shock some people at Champions Cup before he gets into USL Championship. Do I think he's better than CJ Sapong? Yes. But anybody is. MLS on Saturday. Let's look at the Saturday matches. There we go. Load up. There we go. Atlanta, Montreal. Montreal beats Atlanta. Red Bulls. DC beats Red Bulls. Cincinnati versus Charlotte. I say Cincinnati beats Charlotte. NYCFC versus Toronto. Well, they beat the shit out of us the last time we played them, and, well, we ain't that good. Yeah, NYCFC wins. Philadelphia, LAFC. I say a draw. Chicago, New England. I think New England wins. Columbus, Dallas. I think Dallas wins. I think St. Louis beats Minnesota. I think Sporting KC beats Houston. I think Salt Lake draws Vancouver. Portland beats Colorado. And I think Nashville beats San Jose. There we go. I said Group B was a group of death. Yeah, I heard about it. Fuck Kroenke. Hmm. 1-0, 20th minute. What? No and no. Saprissa is not the Madrid of CONCACAF, and they cannot beat America. Well, actually, they were pretty close in 2020 or 2020. My bad. They were pretty close. Yeah, but close don't cut it. They still lost. Well, there you go. Yeah, I saw he tore his ACL. You hate to see it. 20th minute. The Cowboys thought we were unstoppable. Honestly, the Rose Bowl will be better anyway. 20th minute. Yeah, but Kroenke, of course, is going to pull his weight. You know it. Or at least try to. I didn't say they didn't. I just said Kroenke's a delusional SOB. Trust me, I know. Header. Oh, what a save. Well, you don't think that freaking the Saint moving the Rams to LA from St. Louis was a filled with delusion? I mean, it happened, but you know what I mean. State will find a way to win. Still 1-0. Playing for it. City Field might host watch parties. 3-0 49ers, huh? That's some. Hmm. I can see San Francisco. I don't think they would give away LA, or I should say California, in some way, shape, or form. I think San Francisco might have already got some, but you know what? I don't think they put anything in San. Yes, San Francisco's already host. I thought so. I don't know. I think they might just move some of the LA games around the West. So like some more to San Francisco, some more to like they'll just divvy it up around the West. Thoughts of St. Louis clinching the playoffs. I'm happy. St. Louis, they played a good season. They deserve to be in the playoffs. I'm happy for them. They've had an amazing season. Are they shaking the camera or is this a freaking earthquake? 26-minute ball crossed in. Corner. Header. Ooh. And that's right to the keeper. Still 1-0 Robinhood. As of now, by the way, that means they would be top of Group B if they win this, or if they hold on and win this. It's in Jamaica, yes. The game's in Jamaica. With 6 points, Robinhood would be first place if this result holds. Dunbeholden would still be last with 1 point. Sabao, Pantoja would still be fourth and third. Harborview would fall to second. Makes the group at least a little bit less crazy. If this game was to be a draw, this group would be an absolute bloodbath. I mean, it already is a bloodbath, but the last two match weeks, ooh. Group B is where it's at. I mean, I didn't think so. Like, when I think earthquakes, I think of California, Japan, Asia. I mean, the Midwest. I mean, there hadn't been much on the New Madrid fault. But you see who WWE released? Yep, they released a lot of people. Ziggler, Aaliyah, Mustafa Ali, Quincy, couple NXT guys, Dana Brooke, Emma. See WWE, yeah. 28th minute. Playing forward, that'll be a goal kick here. Gonna let it go PR, hang on in Brazil tonight. Let's see. They're playing. I mean, I'm going to say yes. Guess so. 30th minute. Still going forward. It kind of feels like Dunbeholden are taking their sweet time with it. That's offside. Kind of feels like they're taking their sweet time with it. 9 shots, all of them on goal for Dunbeholden. And they still have it. Final score, Atletico PR 2-1. There you go. More possession. More passes. Not a better pass accuracy, though, but they do have 8 shots. They need to start putting those away. Playing in Sabina Park. They're playing at the same stadium that Cavalier played at 2 days ago. Three. Yeah. Playing forward. Playing forward. Huh. Player getting checked on in the 32nd minute here. Here's a corner for Robinhood, Suriname. It's out for a goal kick. That was absolutely horrible. How we doing, Ozan? River Plate also in action in the Argentinian Cup tournament. They'll probably win. Oh, he changed his profile picture. Crazy. Nice. It's different. Playing forward. It's out for a corner. Nice. We didn't injure him. We didn't touch him. It's not our fault. Falls on the Bad Bunny goal horn NYCFC is using. Well, that's pretty cool. I think that's cool. Thanks for the full $5 super chat, though, as well. But you know what? I think that's pretty cool. Sadly enough, I can't hear it when Toronto gets scored on 7 times tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, I mean 2 days from now. Whatever, doesn't matter. Who cares? It's 2 days from now. Who cares? Because, you know, I have to do the stream. Oh, I hear it on the highlights, though, probably, yeah. But why would I watch the highlights of that? I mean, I'm not that much of a freaking, I don't know, maybe I am. It is 1-0 Robinhood. 1-0 Robinhood getting to the end of the first half. Playing forward, cross in, blocked away. Gremio scored 1-0 up on Palmeiras. Nice. Robinhood, they got the goal, but Dunbeholden, they've had a lot of chances on. They've had a lot of chances. All their shots have been on goal, and they've just not put one away, and there's another big save. Another corner for Dunbeholden. And a 199er. Happy Independence Day, Belize. That's cool. That's cool. I wonder if those have always been gray. 36 minute. Player down. The keeper is down for Robinhood. Getting checked on 36 minutes in, 37 minutes into the first half. Caribbean Club Shield champions. This keeper needs to get to the USL Championship too. If he was Cuban, he probably would be. Yeah, because when you're actually good and you get demolished, it's probably annoying. But when you're crap like TFC, it's like, yeah, I'm used to it. They have broken me. Thirty-eighth minute. Yeah, but then it's not like we have we don't have anything like baseball to make us to like change our focus to and be happy about. So. Who scored for Robinhood? Shaquille Cairo, the striker. What? I'll have you know, Mississippi State won the 2021 College World Series. And Ole Miss won the 2022 College World Series. And Mississippi State should have more than one College World Series championship. The fact we have one is a travesty. We should have won in 85. We should have won in 2018, 19, and 21. Now, I mean, yeah, State's been bad for the past 2 seasons, but you were comparing TFC to Vandy, though. Yeah, when it comes to State, I mean, they're better than Vandy, but it's a very similar situation. Now, if you're just comparing what I root to, yeah, I mean, I do have that baseball thing like Vandy, but, you know. Kentucky can't even rest on their basketball laurels anymore. Yeah, because Mississippi State is better than them. The top 2 teams in the SEC in basketball, Alabama and Mississippi State. I said Alabama. Oh, past the post. I don't disagree. The Braves are still winning the NL. "42nd minute header." Oh, picked up. Headed away. That's caught. Be a goal kick for Robinhood. Big up. But, as I said, Mississippi State and Alabama are the best basketball teams in the SEC. Mississippi State's going to make the Sweet 16 in March Madness in 2024 at least. If not more. Or if not farther. What's your World Series matchup prediction? Atlanta Braves out of the NL versus Braves out of the NL. Braves win the NL. AL, I think the Jays are getting hot. I legit think the Jays are getting hot. I think they finally buckled down after that Texas series. They finally got serious. I think they're getting hot at the right time. You know what? I'm going to go with it. Toronto Blue Jays versus Atlanta Braves. Blue Jays versus the Braves. Seattle, Texas, they're choking. Houston, they suck at home. They may not even win the division. Tampa, they got to fall off at some point. Orioles, they still don't have Felix Bautista. Twins, I mean, it's the Minnesota Twins. I mean, you really think they're going to win? The world would end if they won a playoff game, let alone won a series. 45th minute. And when it's Braves versus the Blue Jays, I pretty much win either way. One minute of stoppage time. That's out for a goal kick. You know what? Yes. Yes, I think we can. That tune may change in a couple of days, but we can get Ted Turner to manage the Braves again. Nah, I don't think that would be smart. They're doing good with Snit. I wouldn't, no. I wouldn't, no. If you're going to bring somebody back, bring back Bobby Cox. It's in CONCACAF. Halftime, it's 1-0 Robinhood. At halftime, Robinhood is winning 1-0. Dunbeholden's not out of this game yet, but they got to put one away. One 0 for Robinhood. Right now, they're top in Group B. Let's see if they can hold that for another 45 minutes. You got Rayados, Monterrey versus Yeezus. Rayados. I don't see Yeezus beating Rayados. I think Monterrey is just the better team right now, and I think Rayados is better. I think Tigres is getting way too old. I think they're starting to what's the word? Fall off. Things are not looking good for Tigres right now. So I got Rayados. Now you're probably asking, what do you think about the Campeones Cup? I honestly couldn't tell you. Tigres has like 3 young, good players. Yeah, that's the point. And they really don't give him a chance, though. That's the problem. Ozan, he's been hurt, but he hadn't really got a chance. Marcelo Flores just got there, but Marcelo, he ain't the guy that you think he is. He ain't the player you think he is. Or that his freaking pageant mom, dad thinks he is as well. I don't know. I agree. Time to rebuild. I agree. But that'd probably get them called Equipo Chico even more. But LAFC versus Tigres, that's probably like the hardest match I could ever call. I don't know. Like LAFC, they're still struggling. Tigres, they don't look good right. Tigres don't look good right now. It's gonna be like, you know how it's like, no, you have it. No, you have it. No, you have it. It's like one of those games. It's like they just keep throwing away. They just keep throwing it away, you know, and then it's like, no, you have it. No, I insist. You have it. No, it's going to be like one of those games. I could see Tigres winning Campeones Cup. I could see LAFC winning it. I think it ends on penalties. I don't think there's a winner after 90. It's going to be decided on penalties. That much I know. And even then, the penalty shootout's going to be horrible. But with that being said, we got to take a break. We'll take a break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. We'll be back. Another 45 minutes left in this game. And we will push on. 1-0 Robinhood. Sit tight. We're back for the stats at the half. So here we go. 11 shots to 8, all 11 on target for Dunbeholden. And that is 5 on target for Robinhood. No assists on either side. 3 steals to 4, 3 fouls to 2, 53% possession to 47% possession. 2 offside to 1, 7 corners to 4, 140 correct passes to 130, 31 incorrect passes to 19, 171 passes to 149, 82% pass accuracy to 87. Cards, 0 yellows on either side and 0 reds on either side. I would have to say, how we doing, Captain Falcon? For me, I think Dunbeholden, they've had a lot of chances. They've gotten a bit unlucky. There have been some really good saves against their shots. They could have easily have tied this game up if not been winning it. But Robinhood's played some good defense. They've had some really good goalkeeping. Excuse me. Had some really good goalkeeping. And they've played a tough game. Funkel has had some, honestly, at this point, he's the man of the match. Even though Cairo has the goal, I think Funkel would be the man of the match if this holds. Big game. Big game here. Robinhood holds. They top the group after 3 match weeks with 2 to go. Of course, they have a bye week to worry about as well. They have a bye week to contend with, I think. This will be their 3rd match, yeah. This is number 2 for them, so... No, this is number 2, so they've already had their bye week. Huh. There it is. So, they've already had their bye week, so they play the last 2 weeks. But it doesn't matter if their bye was early or not. If they could win this, everything's in their hands. But Robinhood is putting on. They're putting on. They're playing a damn good game. They look like the better side as this game goes. They look like the better side. And hopefully they can keep pushing. For their sake, hopefully they can keep pushing. So we shall see how this goes. And then there you go. Yeah, I saw that. They were like 100 plus each. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. Me, Blue Jays, Braves, and Cubs. There you go. You got to be kidding me. How are we doing, HJU? 2B is on the fritz. Well, we're off in the second half. There it is. And now it's the second half down in Jamaica. We're off. 46-minute. And there's a goal. Oh, wait, no, that's out for a goal kick. Still 1-0. But playing 40 or 47th minute. 1-0. There we are. Yep. Playing forward past the post. Robinhood almost puts that one away. Playing forward. Do you see Dest give up 2 goals against Arsenal, the first and the third? I did not see that. I just know PSV ripped up on, or I just know PSV got ripped up on. That's all I know. I know Arsenal ripped up on PSV. That's all. But that's not good for Dest if he gave up 2 goals, or he was the reason. Corner here for Robinhood. Headed away. Playing forward. Playing forward. Yeah, I do drink water. I drink tea as well. It's not like I drink. You just normally don't see it on camera. That's the problem, huh? Or I should say, is I drink way more than I do. I mean, 3 a day probably still ain't great, but I drink water too. I drink tea. Normally, I just don't get drunk on camera. You drink alcohol? Not much, no. If I do, it's very rare. Like New Year's Eve. Like Scottish champagne on New Year's Eve. When Deion Sanders says, now give me my theme music. What is his theme music? Now it's halftime, Stand Up and Get Crunk by the Yin Yang Twins. Last year was Here I Go by Mystical, but this year it's Stand Up and Get Crunk by the Yin Yang Twins. Yin Yang Twins. Playing forward. Comes Dunbeholden. Cross in. Offside, I guess. That'll be. How about My Time by Fabulous? He never used that. But you know what? You probably should send him that idea for next year. Probably change it again. Now 2021 used My Hitta by YG. And that should be a penalty. And it's not. You know what I'm talking about. Goal! Goal for Robinhood. And that's Shaquille Cairo once again. Puts away the cross. And it's 2-0. There it is. '55th minute. This ain't Bama or Georgia. There's no real reason to hate. I agree. This is on Tubi. Fox Sports on Tubi. Throw in for Dunbeholden. '57th minute. Yes. '58th minute. They're playing well. They might just end up being a dark horse in this tournament. Thoughts on the new Bruins uniforms? I mean, I think they're pretty clean. I don't know, maybe you did post about them. I'm not sure. Playing forward. New Centennial jerseys. Here we are. I mean, I like. Okay, the third with a year in the spokes, that's just, no. The away, that's pretty clean. The home kit, actually, I don't like those double stripes on the arms. It's a little bit better on the away, but I mean, I can see, like, they're clean, but there are a couple of things that throw me off. Those double stripes, I don't like. The logo is clean. I like the lighter yellow. I don't like the year in the spokes on the third. Having the yellow on the yoke or a little bit of a darker yellow on that shirt. Seems like a 100-year thing. I like the full black shoulders, I gotta say, and then the full white shoulders on the away. Is that a brown? Is there brown in there? I think they're better than the current jerseys. I think overall, the Centennial set is better than the current Bruins jerseys. I think they're better. Playing forward, 61st minute. But it seems like it'll probably be the 100-year anniversary thing, and then maybe they'll keep one of them as a throwback for a while. On the third. That's going to go out for a goal kick. I said on the third. Two-0 Robinhood. Smith for Brown. Ha ha ha. 62nd minute. Saved. There we go. Be a goal kick, yes. Plays forward. Nice. Good run. Good. Still, it's 2-0 Robinhood. Still 2-0. Headed down. Cleared. Header. That was the first goal. Yep. '66th minute. Good luck. How did LAFC not blow to the Galaxy over the weekend? I don't know. '66th minute. Cleared away. 17-3 Niners. McCaffrey to the end zone. That would be nice. 67th minute. St. Louis played a tough game. I think they deserved to win. They couldn't find a goal. LAFC, they wanted the draw at the very least. They got it. St. Louis ended up clinching the playoffs anyway. All's well that ends well. 67th minute. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Yeah, they got their touchdown now, didn't they? Playing forward. I had no clue Kubo Torres plays in Liga Tica. Huh. Man, we're getting old, aren't we? Kubo Torres plays in Liga Tica. Freaking João Plata plays in the Salvadoran League. We're getting old. 68th minute. I didn't see anything of the sort. Cross in. Save. 69th minute. USA women win 3-0. South Africa against South Africa. Okay. USA. USA. Cross in. Wow. Yeah, we got USA chance being put into the chat. Chivas and Puebla was a crucial match. It was basically a battle of descenso as Chivas was about to relegate to second and Kubo saved Chivas 2-1 at the end. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Then a couple of years later, Chivas won the league with Almeida, and then they won the Champions League. And they thought all their bad days were over, and then, well, suffice it to say, no, it wasn't. They just had a little bit of a reprieve. But now, well, even now, they might have just had another reprieve, and they may still be in trouble. Paunovic may not be the dude. Veljko Paunovic may not be the dude. A sub here for Robinhood in the 72nd minute. Is Benny Ball actually going to win the MLS Cup? No. I mean, anybody could win this year, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think Benny Ball will win in the Cup, though. Where can I watch live? It's on Fox Sports on Tubi. Tubi, the Fox Sports on Tubi channel. She also rises once every decade or so as their true form, but then go back to jobbing. Yeah, that sounds, well, pretty early in the decade for that, then. This was the middle, well, I guess this was late last decade. It's going to be early this decade and so on and so forth. Thanks for the $5 super chat, by the way. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go. 74th minute. That sounds funny. If Benny Ball wins MLS Cup, you got to get a soccer ball and write Benny on it and display for a whole season in streams. And then maybe I'll look at it and be like, this could have been us. But no, we went for Chris Armas and then Bobby Bacala. And I thought Benny Ball was going to be bad. Turns out it was just DC that was shit. 49ers 17, Giants 6. Robinhood is gassing out. I think they'll hold on. I don't see them losing a 2-goal lead. I don't see it. That's the point. Hernan Losada was probably their best chance to become something, but guess what? He's a fat shamer. And then he went to Montreal, and he's doing pretty good with Montreal. So if they just let him cook, guess what? DC may actually be good. But they didn't. So blocked away. Well, there you go. DC's a lost cause. Player down for Robinhood. There'll be a sub here. Singo de Cromo for Sandvliet. 2 subs, I should say. Rosebell for Turdon. Turdon off for Rosebell. Eight corners to 5. Well, there you go. Playing forward. Save, yes. Goal kick for Dunbeholden. '76th minute. There's a rumor going around that Nancy has been offered a coaching job in France and he'll take it after the season. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but it's something. Yeah, I mean, it would suck to see him go. Just for him, one season. That's all. One season. He gets poached from Montreal just to get poached from Columbus. This man does not give a crap about contracts, doesn't he? Wilfred Nancy is a equal opportunity ship jumper. More money? Great. If only most MLS managers had that thought process. $21-18 substitution. The final sub here for Dunbeholden. Powell off for Rose. They've used all 5 of their subs, Dunbeholden. Kind of like Bobby Petrino minus the cheating on his wife and the motorcycle accident. Don't mess with the lady in the athletic department with the volleyball shorts. I'm shocked the NCAA didn't ban him for life. Still 2-0. Me either, to be honest. Shot save. 5-3 Yankees win, eh? Well, okay. Can't win them all. Still won the series. We go to Tampa next. Headed away. I agree. I can tell the future in the next few years, TFC will win CCL and head to Club World Cup. I would love that. 80th minute. No. 81st minute. I don't think it's rigged. I don't think it's rigged. And if you do think it's rigged, I got a bridge to sell you. Huh? Can't win every game, but they've been playing better since the Texas series. They finally that series legitimately made them realize, oh, we should be better than this. They're pulling it together at the right time. If I wasn't afraid to cry on camera, I would probably cry on camera with that about that. That's if I wasn't afraid of getting ribbed for crying on camera, I'd cry on camera because that's nice. That's just. But short of having my tear ducts surgically removed, I barely cry. So, there we go. Let's see here. Colorado's a good fan base, and after this past week, most people now know it. Still 2-0. LAFC is a good fan base. 32-52 is a good fan base. LA Galaxy, they're good. St. Louis is amazing. Toronto's amazing. Montreal's got a good fan base. Even if I hate their club, they got a good little fan base. New York City, I'd say Red Bulls. Is the worst. Either that or Houston. Seattle, they got a good fan base. I hate them, but they got a good fan base. Orlando, yeah, I don't really. Yeah, Orlando in the stadium, yeah, they don't really. It's more of like, we're going to Disney. Might as well go to a football match too, or It's a Saturday night in Orlando. Might as well do something, right? It's not really football fans, you know? So you know what? Yeah, I could see the Orlando argument too. But Miami, though, good fan base. But yeah, for me, worst fan bases: Red Bulls, Houston, Orlando. I think I'd rather go see UCF football and get the hell out of the state. I agree with that, but I'm talking about like in the stadium. You know, Winvo, I don't know how many times he's been at the stadium, and you know what? I mean, it'd be nice. Like, it'd probably be more fun to go to a UFC main event at this point, but my heart leans with TFC, but it'd probably be more fun to go to a UFC main event at this point. Now, it depends on what card. Like, if Conor McGregor came back, come on now. You're making the decision very hard. If this is a fight night where it's some random, hey, that's a pretty good fighter versus a pretty good fighter, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Still probably be more fun, but Vegas fight night. What's the main event of that show? What's the main event of that card? '87th minute. Hey. Pretty good. 88th minute. 2-0. Looks like this one will. Two 0 Robinhood. 89th minute. Headed down. Shot save. And that might just be a game sealer. 90th minute. Might just be a game sealer for Robinhood. Oh. Headed away. Paulo Costa versus Kamjat Chimaev. That ain't a bad main event. I say Chimaev wins. 4 minutes stoppage time. I say Chimaev wins. Saved. 3.5 minutes left. I'd rather see another Colby Covington Chimaev match, but you know what? But it is what it is. Mm-hmm. 91st minute. $92 minutes in. Or 92 minutes out of 94. Kadarius Toney has been roasting and trolling the Giants since his week 1 performance and clapped back at a Giants fan. Well, I mean, if he thinks he has the right to clap back, or I should say, if he's playing well, and he thinks, you know what, they deserve a clap back, might as well. I mean, I'm not against it. If he's still mid and he's clapping back, I don't know about that. That's like, yeah, sure, I guess I get why he'd clap back, but dude, you're playing mid. How we doing, Mile High? Would you risk a 100K bet on one game? No, because even if I was that sure that the team that I'm picking would win, like the most I would do is put it 100K straight up. I ain't putting no money line, or I should say, I'm putting no line on it. Nothing. Over, under, spread, I ain't doing nothing. But the winner, if I was like that sure to put 100K on some, I don't think I'd ever be that sure, but if I was that sure, the spread would be what screwed me, or the over-under. 94th minute. But then again, if you were so sure to put 100K on a game, are you really even making that much profit? Worth it. 20 seconds. And then to make it worth your while, if you're putting 100K on a game that is a game that's worth putting 100K on, you're probably going to lose a lot of money. Seconds to go. Robinhood on the ball. 2-0. Past the 94th minute. Will they blow the whistle? We ain't far off from it. Robinhood on a final attack, even though they have the lead. That's out for a goal kick. Nope, one last corner, but doesn't matter. There's full time. Full time down in Jamaica. Robinhood win 2-0. Robinhood got the 2 goals they needed. Dunbeholden. Should have done better, but they didn't. Robinhood topping the group going into match day 4. They play the next 2 match weeks. They control their destiny in this group. Baba, Pantoja, and Sibal. Well, I mean, one of them they still have a chance. Nobody's eliminated yet. Let's see here. So now we got 7 points for 7 points for Harbor, or 7 points for Robinhood, 4 points for Harborview, Pantoja 3, Sibal 1, Dunbeholden 1. Pantoja has played 3 games. If they win, that will put them at 6 on their 4th. Harborview is 2 games. You know what? Yeah, Pantoja might be screwed. Sibal, if they win, they would have 7 points. And they have 2 matches to go if they win both their matches, which could get them out of the group if Harborview doesn't win either or. But let's look at the matches that they have. Harborview plays Robinhood on the 27th. I think Robinhood wins that. Help. And then on the final match day, we got Sibal versus Harborview, and Pantoja plays Robinhood. So Pantoja would have to beat Robinhood, but Sibal would have to beat Dunbeholden and Harborview. Sibal's probably got the better chance to get out of the group. And Harborview, they could get knocked out. Group A wise, nobody's been eliminated from Group A either, I think. Port of Spain, 3 games played, 0 points. They have actually been eliminated, yes. Port of Spain has been eliminated. They still get 4, more than 4, so nobody's eliminated. Pantoja, Sibal, Dunbeholden, as of now, are not mathematically eliminated because they could still get more than 4 points. So technically, as of now, no. Port of Spain has been eliminated. They cannot get 4 points. They've played 3 games, no points. They cannot get 4 points. They are eliminated. Mocha, Golden Line, Defense Force, Cavalier are still in contention for Group A. Cavalier topping it as of now. And they have played 3 matches. They have 1 more to play. They could get 10 points, 8 to 10 points. Defense Force is 2 to play. 10 points is their highest. Golden Line, 2 points, 2 games played. 9 is their highest. Mocha, 2 more to play. 9 is their highest. So anybody can get out of this group. Nobody is through, and nobody is confirmed through. Nobody's confirmed through in B either. It'll start winding up. Don't worry, it'll start winding up soon. With that being said, but we'll see. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification if you want to subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friend and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within the hour for the review of this match. And there you go. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later.